Hi, you're watching Velo News TV. I'm Neil Rogers outside the Garmin Chipotle bus with Julian Dean for another day of our video diaries. We're at the start of stage 15 in Embrun. I want to talk a little bit about today because obviously a big day heading into the Alps. But first, fourth place yesterday. We talked yesterday before the stage. You said you were feeling better. Looked like you were in maybe the best position yet of the race for the sprint. Take us through the day and especially the final kilometers.
Yeah, it was sort of one of those days where it was just sort of dragged the whole day. You know, there was a big break at the start, and there was a chase for the break at the start, and it was just gradually sort of uphill the whole day. So it was a hard day. The teams were riding all day, and it just was sort of like felt like you're dragging a tyre around the whole day. And then we came to the climb at the finish, and there was a lot of attacking on the climb, and it proved a little bit too much for the pure sprinters like Cavendish and McEwen and those guys. But a few of us made it over, and you know, it was a bit of a battle there coming into the finish for position because you know, Zabel's Milram team and Columbia were doing the lead out, so it was a little bit of a fight with a few guys there. And I sort of had a good position with like 500 metres to go, and then the Milram train ran out of steam and sort of like got swamped a little bit, and I found a way through on the left-hand side. But you know, it was a real tough sprint because it was been such a hard day, and it was you know, it was sort of like a big drag race up the final there.
When you see all those attacks going on that Cat 4 climb, are you tempted to follow one of them? Are you able to follow one of them, or are you just have to tell yourself, be patient, this will come back?
No, I didn't have a choice. I was right on the limit, just being in the group there and just sitting and biding my time and you know, just trying to breathe and relax and stay in the group as comfortably as I could.
What about the emotions of finishing fourth? I mean, obviously it's the best sprint result for you in the race. It's so close at the same time. I mean, are you able to walk away with that with some satisfaction, or is it more, oh, what I could have done, what I should have done?
No, I was pretty happy. You know, like I sort of you know, I had enough room to do the sprint. You know, I had to come from a little bit too far back, but I made a good sprint nonetheless. So you know, I was quite happy.
Probably not going to see you sprinting for the win, at least for the next few days. We enter the Alps today. An interesting stage. You've got the horse category climb right away, a lot of flat, and then the Cat 1 into Italy. How do you see this stage playing out for the GC contenders?
Yeah, I mean, I think you know, I can't really see like any of the big GC guys attacking on the first horse category. It's too early in the day. I think that you know, that they're not going to want to be by themselves at the top and have to ride 130 k's to the finish. So I think really it's just going to be you know, possibly an early breakaway going, and you know, maybe Cadell's team, or certainly CSC sending some guys up the road, and you know, hoping that they're going to have someone there to help their leaders on the final climb.
Well, hey, yesterday we promised our viewers who've been writing in to throw a few questions at you, so without further ado. So our first question comes from Chris and Nicola Andrews. It says, question for Julian Dean, what do you miss the most from Rotorua, or as we know it, Rota Vegas in New Zealand? Is that pronounced right? Vegas?
Rota Vegas, yeah. It's you know, the Las Vegas of New Zealand, that's what we call it, Rota Vegas.
Yeah, mountain bike world championships there a few years ago.
Yeah, we did. You know, I think you know, I think for me, I mean, the thing I miss most is, you know, probably we've got so much activities and so much lifestyle opportunities there, you know, which the average person doesn't really have in Europe, you know. But it's always nice to be back there because I'm always a bit more relaxed and not thinking too much about races coming up or training. It's more the downtime when I go back there sometimes.
How much time do you spend in New Zealand each year?
Oh, not much. Never more than a few weeks to visit family and friends over Christmas. So you know, our home is here in Europe.
Yeah, where is it? I know you don't live in Girona. With
no, we've been down in Valencia in Spain. We've been there for 10 years. So that's where we've been basing ourselves out of there since I was first professional with US Postal Service.
Right. Well, hey, I know the start's coming up, so we're just going to throw one more at you. If you have any other questions for Julian, velonewstv@competitorgroup.com. And this is from Psychopath Australia is the name, and it says, can you ask Jules, when they get to Paris, will the team help him out in the last sprint of the Tour de France, or will they still just be riding for Van de Velde? I think the team owes him at least one good lead out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, certainly, you know, we can put Miller up there and maybe a couple of other guys up there to help me out for the sprint. And you know, I think the confidence in me and the team is starting to grow a little bit. And you know, we get to Paris, it's the last day. Obviously, there's less to lose. So you know, hopefully we'll have a bit more of a team to help me out.
We've seen Tor Hushovd take the win in Champs-Élysées a few years ago. You were part of that lead-out train, so you know what it takes to win on the Champs-Élysées.
Yeah, I know exactly what needs to be done, that's for sure.
All right, Julian, well, thanks again for the time, and we'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow.
All right, thanks very much.